February 20th, 2019. February 20th, 2019. Today I'm using, and this is just a sample run, the Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle cards, and Getting into the Vortex, my meditation cards, and then I'm using my traditional deck. I was going to use my zombie cards. Who's that? I was going to use my zombie cards, but I'm not in the mood today. Let me turn this damn music down so I can hear myself think. Oh, and since this is a live, if y'all have any specific questions and stuff like that, I'll answer some questions for y'all at the end of the read, if y'all with that. And once again, excuse my voice because I'm getting over a cold, y'all. Shuffle all my cards. I already cleansed my cards. And excuse, if you can see my background, excuse my background. I'm cleaning out my work area, aka my old bedroom. And I got a whole bunch of junk in here. I got stuff from my apartment. I got stuff from when I was living in Virginia. I got stuff from before I moved. So I'm really just getting rid of a lot of stuff and cleaning and organizing. So work with me. So today we're going to just do a general spread. Ew. I'm going to start with my meditation. I'm not doing any reversals today, y'all. Because this is a new moon. We're not even doing that. Oh, alright. So we got 3. I like to do spreads in threes. That's just my thing. Works for me. It's like past, present, future. Most things work in threes. Trinities and threes. I'm comfortable with threes. So that's what we're going to do today. So I'm doing 3 meditation cards. I'm going to do 3 traditional cards. I'm really not with these reversals today. I'm not reading reversals today. That's not what we're doing. So maybe some other times I will, but we're not in that energy. We in new energy now, so we're going to keep it that way. Okay. If I need to clarify, I will. For right now. Okay, my meditation cards. These are going to be for the end of the reading. Oh, Zoe! Can you bring my glasses, baby? I cannot see. Do you know where they are? They're on the side of your bed. The black ones. I've already said my prayers. I pray over my cards. And I try to pray before I, I pray before I do my readings. The bed and it wasn't there. I saw him last night. Hold on. Give me 1 second. This is a general reading. A general reading is an overall reading. It's not a love reading. It's not a finance reading. It's not a romance reading. It's basically a whole general. It's for the entire collective. And you take what resonates with you. And if it doesn't resonate with you, then it ain't for you. Find another reader. Okay. So I'm just going to take a second and look at what I have. Baby girl. Mommy cannot see. I guess I got to wear my granny glasses, y'all. She's going to make me wear my granny glasses. I don't know how long these lives stay live, so if it cut me off, y'all, because I can be long-winded. I'm just trying to gather everything from the cards. Y'all gonna have to give me a minute. Usually I do all of this before I start a reading, but it's live, so y'all gonna have to be patient with me. Mm. Oh yeah, I'm doing clarifiers. Well, I might not need to for real. I can get. Ooh, all right. That's crazy. Y'all saw me shuffle, right? So, the first meditation card that I got for today is Observe. Now, I have a big old book that explains what all these cards mean, but I'm more of an intuitive. I'm not a psychic. I'm intuitive. I go by the messages that I feel and that come to me. So, what I got from Observe, I'm about to say. I think we're at a time of taking into account all of the things that we've observed throughout our lives, throughout our childhood, things that we've observed throughout our family patterns, patterns within ourselves. I think we've been observing ourselves, we've been observing others, and we're starting to recognize certain patterns that we all may maybe cling to out of either tradition or society makes us feel like they're things that we have to do. And y'all gonna have to bear with me because I try to make sure I'm using the right words when I'm saying certain things. And what this card is really telling me is that we need to go within to find the answers that we need and take in what's going on around us, but go inside of ourselves to find the answers that we need. All of the things around us are all tools that we use to create our own perspective. So you get to decide what that perspective is going to be. So that's what I'm gathering from that. And I'm going to tie them all in together. And this is just our first row. This is row 1. And the meditation card that I got for today is I have the power to direct my own thoughts. Your thoughts do create the reality that you live. And one of the most exciting things about beginning the process of deliberately focusing thought is that the law of attraction will bring you evidence of your improved thought immediately. And while your old patterns may be hard to break, that's crazy, and you may slip back into old patterns from time to time, evidence of your effort will be undeniable to you. And before long, with much less effort than you spend trying to dodge negative conversations or train another into a better behavior, all of your relationships will improve. So what I got from that was I have the power to direct my own thoughts. So basically that ties in, and that's crazy because y'all saw me shuffle, right? So this card basically ties into the observation card. What I was basically saying is that taking into account all that is around us, but at the end of the day, we create our own perspective and we make our own choices on how it is we choose to see those things. And I'm trying to think of a good example. Like, you and a friend can go to a movie and y'all can have two totally different perspectives on what that movie was about. Somebody could have thought the movie was trash and they fell asleep on it. And another person could have thought it was the most inspiring movie they ever seen in their life. Y'all both saw the same movie, but y'all both took different things from it. You see what I'm saying? But you can't let what that person's opinion of that movie was change your perspective, because that was what you were meant to receive. Just like I say with my readings, you're supposed to take what resonates with you through this, and not what other people would want to put on you, or what other people's expectations or thoughts would be of you. You can't embody that yourself. Let me see. The thought you create a reality you live. And one of the most exciting things about beginning the process of delivery. So this card says to deliberately focus. Begin the process of deliberately focusing your thoughts on the things that you want. And sometimes we allow our thoughts to just wander, because I know I have the habit of doing that sometimes, and we can sometimes get stuck into a negative thought pattern. And this is saying that we have to deliberately choose our thoughts every day, what direction we're going to go in. Okay. I can't wait till I set up like my actual videos, because they'll be edited and it won't be so much space and things like that. And I believe through that we are going to receive emotional fulfillment, and we're going to receive blessings from God because of this, because we fill our own cup first. You see what I'm saying? You see how it's overflowing? We're overflowing with God has already given us, regardless of what those around us idea of that may be. You see what I'm saying? But we're still overflowing in the midst of that. You see how the rainbow, she's in alignment, she's in flow. And wait till y'all see what the last card is. And we actually already pulled that card today. We have the card of flow. That's our third card. And it's not about forcing anything anymore. It's about going with the divine flow of things. We're not in control. God is in control of everything. And I think we tend to mess things up when we feel like we have to make things happen a certain way, or we have to do things a certain way, or we have to act a certain way for things to play out. Everything was written before we got here. So for you to feel like you have to do something to make God's plan work, you kind of being a little cocky and above yourself. You see what I'm saying? So it's more about relaxing in the flow of what he's already created. And that's where we're going to get that abundance. That's where we're going to get that overflow from, and what he's already done. You see what I'm saying? So, not trying to sound preachy or nothing like that, but we have to deliberately keep our thoughts on those things, on the things that we want, on the positive things about ourselves, on the positive things about our lives, on our goals, on the things that we want, in order to receive that more abundantly. Now, I jumped to the third column a little fast because the flow, when I saw the Ace of Cups, it brought that flow into me. I'm sorry, it brought that flow card up to me. I'm sorry, y'all. My mouth is so dry. I'm just getting a little cold. I love how all these cards are coming together though right now, because the second row meditation is blossom. So once we accept all of these things about ourselves, and we fill our own cup, and we deliberately think thoughts that put us in the direction that we want to go, we begin to blossom. We begin to develop into what it is that we are supposed to be, because we're no longer giving our power and our energy to things outside of us. We're giving that energy to ourselves. We're giving that love to ourselves. So when we can give that love and flow to ourselves, it creates abundance. It creates passion within ourselves. You see what I'm saying? By deliberately focusing on what it is we truly want. You see what I'm saying? So, let me get my cards back in order, y'all. Sorry. This card is for Blossom. You see how she has fire within her hands? Now, it seems like she has control of the fire, but everybody knows how wild fire is. How wild passion can be. How wild it could either become a forest fire, or it could be something like a fire in a fireplace to just keep us warm. But it looks like she has become an alchemist. She's gotten control over the powerful flame. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to concentrate on... Oh, okay. I can't even see what that means. She's trying to... She has control over the flame. She's mastered the flame. And this could be our creativity. This could be our passion. This could be our emotions. This could be our anger, whatever it is. When we become in alignment with ourselves, we become the masters of that, whatever that fire in you is. Okay, that's the meditation card. I'm sorry, that was my oracle card. Meditation is alignment. Y'all saw me shuffle these cards, y'all. I can't make this shit up. It says, my true success is measured by my alignment. Alignment with source, and that could be God or the universe, whatever you choose to call it. Being inside your vortex of creation, becoming one with the true expanded version of you is the ultimate selfishness. And yes, in that state of alignment, all good things must come to you. Every rocket of desire that you have launched will be fulfilled. True success is not the attainment of things, the achievement of tasks, or the achievement of financial abundance. True success is the coming into alignment with you. Yes, selfishly aligning with your desires, your clarity, your confidence, your knowledge, your love with yourself. And then the traditional card that I got for that was the King of Swords. The King of Swords to me, and I'm going to start breaking down the cards because I know that I'm getting ready to start my page, so that way I'll be able to give people more information. I know a lot of people don't know a lot of stuff about tarot, so I'll break down the different cards and their meanings. But the King of Swords, first of all, he's a king, so he rules the air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It doesn't necessarily have to be that sign, but it represents the qualities of those signs. So these are intellectual people. These are people who are really not for the BS, for real. So this is about, to me, defending what it is, defending your alignment. So once you do get control of what it is you're passionate about, you can not only use it as a weapon, but you have to protect it. That's the way that I'm looking at this. So, and once you get into alignment with yourself, what does it say? Vortex creation, becoming one true expanded version of you is the ultimate selfishness. Okay, so they said that in a way, I don't understand why it says selfishness though. Rocket desire that you have launched will be fulfilled. Oh, okay, because we're finding that fulfillment in ourselves, and you have to be able to fill your own cup before you can fill anyone else's cup. So this is about taking that time to yourself to develop those traits in yourself, to nurture yourself, and in that time you may need to be on guard. And this also is the card of education and standing up for yourself and speaking up for yourself and standing strong in your beliefs about what you are creating, being stern in it. You see what I'm saying? Like the King of Swords would be. Let me see. My true success is measured by my alignment. So once we're in alignment, we have to protect. We have to protect what it is that we've discovered within ourselves. Because if you don't do it, no one will. Okay? So that's what I got from the second round. I'm really going to keep this brief, y'all, because I want to do another reading on another platform that's going to be a little bit more organized. But I just wanted to start on Facebook so I could kind of get started somewhere. And like I showed you guys earlier, the last card is flow. So once we get in alignment with what it is that we're doing, and this is also about practicing your craft, whatever that is. Like, I can't necessarily speak for everyone else, but whatever it is that you're passionate about, it's not about forcing it. It's about being within the flow. When you're in alignment with things, you don't have to force anything. You don't have to feel like you have to run here and run there to take care of certain things. You don't have to feel like you're on a time limit. Things will start to come to you in divine order because you'll be in alignment with the flow of things. So it's more about letting go and letting what belongs to you come to you. And this will create strength. Okay? I got the strength card. This will also build confidence. This will also build courage. by having faith. That's basically what these cards are symbolizing to me, is letting go and having strength. That's faith to me. Okay? So protecting your gifts, your thoughts, those things that are dear to you. Not letting the outside world or outside views and things of that nature tarnish what it is that you know is right for you. You feel what I'm saying? We already got the emotional fulfillment. Strength flow, that's faith to me. And then I'm going to read the meditation card. As you walk away from one unpleasant situation, the law of attraction will bring another that feels very much like it, and usually quickly. You just cannot get there from there. To get to where you want to be, to that place of feeling better, you have to reach for alignment between you and you. Getting yourself feeling good before you take action is always the best process, for when you do not feel good, you cannot be inspired to any action that will solve the problem. And that's crazy, because I've been wanting to do a reading for the past couple of days, and we've all been in here sick as dogs. I know y'all can hear it in my voice, and that's all I've been saying the whole weekend. I was like, I have to be able to get myself healed, or I won't be able to help anybody. I won't be able to help my daughter. I won't be able to help my grandmother. I won't be able to help anybody. Because if I'm in here working hard, and I'm telling you, my temperature was like 103 the other day, y'all. Like, literally, like, sweating, cold chills. 1 minute I'm hot, 1 minute I'm cold, 1 minute, you know, like, coughing. Like, it was bad. So, what was I saying all that to say? You have to be in alignment with yourself. You have to, I feel like today it's all about finding peace within yourself, happiness within yourself, and not being sorry about it. And taking that time for yourself to people would call selfish. I don't think it's necessarily selfish. It's called self-care. And then once you've taken care of yourself, then you have filled your cup, and it can overflow into others. You see what I'm saying? So, to sum everything up, give me 1 second, y'all. I have the power to direct my own thoughts. You might be hearing things from a whole bunch of people about what it is you should be doing or shouldn't be doing, or you should go this way, or you should take this job, or you should buy this car, or you should go to this school. And it's just like, well, what really feels good to me? What it falls in line with me? You feel what I'm saying? And you have the power to direct your own thoughts. So what is it that you really want? You see what I'm saying? Despite what all of these other people, because at the end of the day, these people aren't here. You was born alone, you're going to die alone. So at the end of the day, it's about you and your higher power. And that's the person that you should be listening to. Okay? That's the person that's going to fill your cup at the end of the day and give you some to fill to others. That's whose hand is there to give you emotional fulfillment, not these people. They can't give you nothing because they trying to take from you. They trying to either add to you. They need to be looking to source as well, but they looking to you. You feel what I'm saying? So you need to listen to your higher self, your higher power, so that you can be emotional fulfilled, because it's there. It's free. He gives it to us for free. We don't have to pay for it. We don't have to beg for it. That's why he says stay in the flow. I'm trying to tell you. God doesn't toil over anything. You see what I'm saying? Things flow for him. And he wants the same for his children. So why would we struggle and fight with people? And this is another thing that I've noticed lately. I'm trying my best. But y'all know I got a mouth. But it's because I like to speak my piece. I like to defend myself, and I'm starting to learn that you don't even have to defend yourself for real. That's why her mouth is shut. But I'm getting there, y'all. I'm a work in progress. I ain't never try to make it seem like I was something I'm not. But we gotta find that emotional fulfillment from another source and not people. And we have the power. It says, I have the power to direct my own thoughts. I don't need these people to tell me what I need to do. Ooh, this is really hitting home for me today, because I was doing this for y'all, but now I'm getting the messages myself. You don't need anything outside of yourself to make you happy or to tell you what you need to do. Point blank, period. You need to take charge, take authority, be the king of your life. You see that knife? He ain't playing no games. He's just. He's not a mean king. But if you come at him the wrong way, guess what? You feel what I'm saying? He's not playing no games at all. All right? And that's the only way you're going to be able to blossom. You have to stand your ground when it comes to what it is you're emotionally fulfilled about. Because these people going to always have something to say. You have to stand your ground about that. Okay? And once you become in alignment with yourself, once you know what it is that you want for yourself, and you stand up for it, nobody's going to be able to tell you anything. Okay? Once you stand in it. Okay? And things are going to flow to you naturally at that point. You're going to gain strength. Or it's going to take strength. It's going to take confidence. It's going to take courage. One way or another. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take nurturing yourself. Building yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Because you won't be... See, the people are not outside of this one. It's just him. He's in the flow. Okay? I cannot get from an unwanted to a wanted relationship. You have to reach for alignment between you and you. You have to feel good before you take action. It's always the best process. For when you do not feel good, you cannot be inspired to any action that will solve any problem. So you have to get yourself right before you can serve anything. So today, what I would recommend for y'all is to do what makes you personally happy. Like today, I'm in here cleaning, I'm saging, I'm listening to music, I'm playing with my cards, I'm practicing my craft as far as different things that I'm interested in. Just do what it is that you feel passionate about, whether it's music, whether it's dance, whether it's just like, it's a snow day. Like really just have fun. Do whatever it is in your spirit that makes you feel happy, and don't feel guilty for it. Like I used to really feel guilty for doing things that made me happy, for sitting down and not doing nothing. Like I used to always feel like I had to be running, or I had to be working, or I had to be doing something. Like sometimes I want to sit down in my chair and I want to sip some tea, and I don't want to hear nobody's mouth. And that's fine. And I was taught for a long time that there was something wrong with that, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it's not selfish, and it's self-preservation, it's self-care. And if you can't treat yourself right, you can't treat anybody else right. You see what I'm saying? And I don't want my daughter. I remember I used to just spend a lot of time running around trying to be a people pleaser, and how can I make this person happy? And then I was empty. You know what I'm saying? Just empty, dying on the inside, and nobody give a fuck. They will sit there and let you fucking die and suck you fucking dry. I'm sorry to be cussing. I'm a real tarot reader. People will suck you fucking dry, yo. Preserve your energy. For real. Everybody got the same 24 hours. Same 2 arms, same 2 legs. Go get it on your own, boo. I'm going to make mine. You go get yours. Okay? Let me see. Do anybody have, any questions? Like, if anybody has a specific question, you can put a question down and I'll pull a card for you and I'll give you a quick message. But if not, then I'm probably going to tune out. But today was a good reading. I'm going to start posting published videos soon, and I'll let y'all know what platform I'm going to do that on. It'll be a little bit more organized because I'll have time to really go through the cards, meditate on the cards. Like, I really, literally just did this as a live. Like, y'all saw me shuffle. Y'all saw me do everything off top. I'm sure other messages and things like that will come to me. But what I really gathered, I'm going to make sure I'm getting everything from this today. Let me pull my 3 together. Ace of Cups, King of Swords, and Strength. You're going to receive emotional fulfillment from standing your ground and being strong in who you are at all times. And you're also going to receive care from people who appreciate those things about you. Okay? You will be given authority for standing up for what emotionally fulfills you. Okay? So don't be scared. Don't be scared to blossom into who it is you're truly supposed to be. Just go with the flow. Take your observations. You can take the information and advice. I'm not saying don't listen to anybody. You can take all of that with a grain of salt, but at the end of the day, you have to do what feels right for you. Okay, y'all? And I don't think I see any questions. Nope. No messages. So, if nobody has any questions for today, I was going to do a quick shuffle and like do a quick read for anybody who was interested. But if not, let me see what else I can pull up for today. I'm going to do some clarifications. See what else come up since I ain't doing nothing right now. My mouth is so dry, y'all. Oh, my meditation books. I'm going to do my meditation books for today, y'all. I'm going to pick up what today's messages are in my little meditation books. But hold on, give me 1 second. I'm going to clarify the Ace of Cups. Clarify. Ooh. 2 of Cups popped out. Clarify the King of Swords. Oh, I ain't getting into this, y'all. Alright, so basically, it's going to take strength to come out of toxic habits, toxic things that we, like, y'all, I haven't smoked anything since last Friday. And y'all know that, like, I'm a pothead. Like, I like weed. Like, Mary Jane is my middle name. But I've had to have the strength, not just because I've been sick, because that's never stopped me before, but I want to come out of these patterns. Like, why do I feel like I have to smoke on a regular basis? Like, now I'm getting to the point where I'm even rebelling against that. Like, all right, well, you know, it's become such a habit. It's just like, all right, well, what else is there to do? I mean, that's cool. I probably still will do it here and there and stuff like that. But like, why is it such a regular thing in my life? You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm just starting to outgrow it because it's like more of a bondage. Like, why do I feel like I have to go, oh, I need to smoke after I do this? Or even with cigarettes, I haven't smoked a cigarette either since, last Friday or something like that. Like, it's self-care and taking care of myself and coming out of these negative habits that I've created for myself. It's getting discernment with what's right for me and not doing things just because they fulfill me for the moment. You know what I'm saying? We sometimes become dependent on things because, okay, well, this helps me for right now, so I'm going to continue with it. It's like, nah, we're going to cut all that bullshit out. Like, we need to be more stern. And is this the type of things that align? I think I shared a post like that the other day. Is this aligned with who I'm trying to become? You feel me? And, got the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. Say, this is showing me that once we fill our own cup, we will have enough to be able to share with others, basically. I ain't gonna keep doing clarifiers and stuff like that. Y'all get the point. Let me do some, I'm gonna do a meditation from Acts of Faith today. Today is what, the 19th of February. No, it's the 20th. Okay. You can look ahead, you can look behind. What is written cannot be changed. Oh, didn't I just say that earlier, y'all? Yeah, I can't make this shit up. Y'all saw me do everything. Whatever. We cannot change the color of our skin. What we can change is how we feel about it. We cannot change a pain-filled past. What we can do is change how it affects us. We cannot change how others may feel about who we are and where we've been. What we can change is how we see it, how we use it, and how others use it to our benefit or detriment. The past has already been written, but we have the power to write the future based on who we are and what we do now. Only we can write a future based on self-support and respect. We can write a future based on how much we have grown. We can write a future full of strength, peace, wealth, and love. All we have to do is what is right now. I am choosing my future by what I do now. If that does not agree with everything that the reading was about, y'all, I don't know what else does. I'm going to read another one from another one of my meditation books. It's called Jesus Calling. If y'all not Christian, then still take the message for what it is. February 20th. And I love this book because it puts together verses from the Bible and creates messages from God to us. And it's really deep. Me and my father had this book and we share it with each other. So today's message is, learn to live from your true center in me. I reside in the deepest depths of your being and in eternal union with your spirit. It is at this deep level that my peace reigns continually. You will, that's that Ace of Cups, y'all. You will not find lasting peace in the world around you, in circumstances, or in human relationships. The external world is always in flux under the curse of death and decay. But there is a gold mine of peace deep within you, waiting to be tapped. Take time to delve into the riches of my residing presence, the flow. I want you to live increasingly from your real center. That was the fire, y'all. Hold on, where's my card? I'm glad I ain't put them back. Where is it? The external world is always in flux under the curse of death and decay, but there is a gold mine of peace deep within you, waiting to be tapped. Take time to delve into the riches of my residing presence. I want you to live increasingly from your real center, where my love has an eternal grip on you. I am Christ in you, the hope of glory. And that's Colossians 3:15. I might be pronouncing it wrong, y'all. Colossians 1:27. And that's for today, y'all, February 20th. That's all I got. I'm going to just show y'all the cards, because I believe pictures have a lot of meanings. It's about taking the power within you, y'all. That's what I'm getting from this reading today. And I'm going to reread the meditations. I have the power to direct my own thoughts. My true success is measured by my alignment. And I can get from an unwanted to a wanted relationship. Okay? And that's relationships with ourselves, relationships with those around us, whatever relationships y'all are dealing with right now, okay? And it's about coming out of negative patterns of behavior to create stronger relationships with ourselves. That's what I'm picking up on today. And with God, or with our higher source, or with our higher self, whatever you want to call it. Get you one. Okay? Saying goodbye to negative habits that we use to be able to get through in survival tactics, and doing things that now make sense logically. Okay? And fulfilling ourselves so